Hey, 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 beautiful heart, what's vibin'? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Dr. Danae, the Awakening Doctor. I am a metaphysician, a psychologist, mystic, guru, whatever you want to call me. Here to look at the energy for today. We have this full moon. That is very, very intense. So your sleep could be non-existent. You could be very exhausted but not able to sleep, or all you want to do is sleep. For each person, it'll be different, and that's okay. This is not a path of comparison. This is a path of uniqueness. So honor yourself wherever you're at. I don't care if your best friend is having different energy than you. That's perfectly fine for your best friend. Your energy where you're at is perfectly fine for you. All right. Number 37, fruition. Yeah. Number 27, release. This release has been on tap all this week. And number 23, gratitude. Yep, having this attitude of gratitude, especially when you're going through the muck, is huge. That alone will help you through this. But this fruition, a lot of work that you have been putting in to yourself over the past 2 years. It is now, things are starting to come into fruition. How can you help them come into fruition? By releasing your grip on the energy. What do I mean by that? By releasing your grip on your thoughts and feelings. Allowing things to flow. For things to flow, you have to release. Release the old thoughts. Release the old habits. And what do I mean by old habits? I'm talking about the way you think about things, the way you perceive things, the way you'll make a story around what's going on. In other words, altered ego loves to be in control. It loves to make everything about itself. It never leaves room for, you and your best friend getting an argument, or you and your best friend all of a sudden one day just stop talking, and before you realize it, it's been 6 months, neither one of you have reached out. Altered ego will want you to jump in and have a whole story around that. And usually it's pointing blame, shame, judgment, and all of that at the other person, without stopping to go, well, wait a minute. What's really at play? It wants to make it all about you when, you have no idea what is truly going on behind the scenes with that person. It may have absolutely nothing to do with you, but our egos love to get us in this situation where we're having mental battles and conflicts with people that really there was nothing even there to have a conflict over. So I hope that made sense to you. Speaking of conflict, looking at all of this, yeah, there's a lot of dual energy going on, which that's the path. The path right now of awakening is awakening to the fact that there aren't two powers. There is no God of duality, of good and evil. That's the falsity. That's the illusion. That's the lie. There is only one power. There is only one God. Mother, Father, God. It is energy. It's vibration. It's consciousness. And the truth of God is love. There is one law. That law is love. This is what the awakening is about. Shedding off all of the falsities, those lies, the belief in two powers of good and evil, the belief that there is a God out there judging you, and that if you don't do something right according to, whoever, this God is going to send you to hell to be damned for all eternity. That is just, it's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. God is love. Period. It's masculine and feminine energy, Mother God, Father God. Father God, the masculine side of life is the mind. It's the seed of creation with thoughts and images. But the other half, and this is the half that has been hidden, pushed down, suppressed for millions of years. This is what Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, all the great mystics and prophets of all time came to educate the people about. They came to speak against the religious dogma and bring back the truth that what has been missing is that feminine side of life, the feminine energy of God, which is the heart. It's the feeling side of life, the emotional body, which is magnetic. It attracts. The masculine side of life, the intellect, the mind, the go-go side of life. And why do I say go-go? Go-go and do-do, that's action-oriented, that's creation-oriented, that is masculine. The way it was designed is the masculine has the thoughts, the image, the go-go. It drops that down into the heart realm, the emotional body. The feminine side of life then takes that idea, that thought, creation, wraps it in love, puts that feeling and emotion into it, and then puts that out, that energy vibration out into the universe. Remember, it's magnetic. What we feel, we make real. So that side of life, the feminine side of life, goes out and magnetizes towards it what it feels. I just broke down the essence of life, creation, Mother, Father, God. No dogma, no duality, no this, that, or the other. There is one law, that law being love. Treat your neighbor as yourself, coming from love. Love covers over a multitude. Sin, it's not about morality. It's not about good or bad. It's not about actions, whatever that is. Sin really just means mistake. Love covers over a multitude of mistakes. Love is what is going to get you out of this human consciousness, back into the truth of yourself, of life. One love, one power. Release is about releasing that human consciousness, the judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame, that part of us that makes us hold on, makes us want to control our lives, our situations, other people, whatever it is. That's what is coming up for this full moon to release, and be in gratitude. No matter what is going on, there is something to be grateful for. Find it. Use that as an anchor to build mantras of gratification, of gratitude. I know there are times it gets hard to be grateful for one little thing. Find one little thing to be grateful for. If you are broke, beyond broke, it's no joke, you're a broke bloke. Oh boy, here we go. Dr. Seuss rhyming again. But you have 8 cents. You know what? Be grateful for that 8 cents, because you could put your attention on that 8 cents and you can multiply that. You could use that 8 cents to magnetize more to you. It's literally about shifting your consciousness, being grateful. Guys, I will stress this every single day over and over because we need to hear it. We need the repetition because first we get it at the intellectual level. You can know something intellectually and it never be real or actualized in your life. Why? Because you kept it in the intellect, never dropped it into your heart and allowed that emotional side of life, the feeling side of life, to actualize it. This is about moving into actualization. And it looks like you've been trying to, because look, we've got here the Page of Wands. This is excitement. This is newness. This is passion, heading in a new direction. But look, you want to go somewhere. You want to do something new. But the moment you try to do it, conflict, chaos, bickering, argument, people telling you, who do you think you are? You can't do that. That's not right. Blah, blah, blah. Throwing all that damn dogma your way. But look, I like this. Because look, we've got the Page of Wands. Then we've got the Five of Wands, which is, you know, the chaos and conflict. Then we got the King of Swords. And then we've got the Seven of Wands. So you're heading on a new path, conflict, chaos, whatever's coming your way, old habits. You're like, nope, nope, nope. I see through all that. You're sitting here on your throne as the King of Swords, really all about transparency, integrity, making the right moves. This is being cautious, being defensive. Here we have the Six of Swords. You're being guided in a completely different direction. This is release. You have released. You're allowing the divine to guide you. This, for me, this little Six of Wands in the boat sailing on, this is all about gratitude. Just sitting there being grateful that you're not alone, that you are being led. Look, divine pair. Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. This queen takes no bullshit. She's seen the bullshit. She's been the bullshit. She's done with the bullshit. She's saying, nope, I want the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. You may step towards me. You may speak what you need, say what you need to say. But the moment I sense any human consciousness, any of those 5 human habits, off with your head. I'm done listening. Be gone. The Hanged Man. There is a certain perception, belief that has been coming up for you very strong the last couple of months, but especially the last couple of weeks. This keeps coming up. You haven't been able to shake it. Why? You're being called to look at something, to release it, be grateful for it, but it's time to change your perception on it. You see, guys, when we came here, and we were born into this matrix, which came from the fall from grace, which is nothing like any religion has taught you. If you want to know more about that, on my YouTube, you can search, I have a spiritual tea time, I believe. I think it's called The Making of the Matrix, or How the Matrix Came to Be. Something like that. I touch on the fall from grace, what it really is. I also talk about it in my book. But what it is, and then in this lifetime, our personalities are really developed by the time we're 5. By the time we're 7, we have perceptions in place. Why is all this important? Perceptions replaced conception. We are creator beings. The higher truth is we are here to conceive something. When we conceive it and we feel it, we make it real. But perceptions, perceiving, replace conceptions. That is the process of of what we need to look at and release, our perceptions of things. When we can release those perceptions and be grateful to come back into conception, higher consciousness, that's when we level up. This Judgment card is about awakening. This is about a real aha. This comes after a very intense time. And this says, you know what? I'm leveling up. I know the truth now. I'm letting this go. Guys, you're going to have many different awakenings on your path. There is not this one giant awakening that all of a sudden takes you from either the base of the mountain, the middle of the mountain, to the top of the mountain. No, it is a series of ahas, a series of awakenings. Every level, each level is another step. Embrace that, accept that. Don't resent it. Don't complain about it. Why? Because resentment and complaining keep you stuck. Words qualify, feelings activate. What you feel, you make real. Guys, that has been a repetitive theme. So with this full moon, I challenge you, honestly look at what you are feeling. Guys, there's a difference between feelings and emotions. Feelings are human consciousness. Emotions are divine. Feelings are neither true or false. They are just what they are. You can change your feelings. Feelings come after thoughts. Your words qualify. Feelings activate. What you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're saying is going to materialize. And that's literally how we create everything. Yes, it really boils down to that simple of what you feel, you will make real. Words are spells. Words are very powerful. The power of life and death is in the tongue. That is the truest metaphysical statement ever. Don't be afraid to let go. Do not. You know there is some shit you need to let go of. Stop fighting it. Stop resisting it. Here's the thing. You want to continue to resist it and fight it, act like it's not there. What you resist persists. What you ignore will chase after you. It doesn't go away. How do you work through this? You walk up to those things that you're afraid of and you look them in the face. Why? Because it is a perception, a false perception. You are back on this path of finding truths. So you got to release. The answers you need are coming. Look at that full moon. You are good enough. Another full moon energy card. Confidence is your key to success. Yep. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Because what you feel, you will make real. All right, beautiful heart. I hope something out of here helped you. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.